Breathing underwater, can't let you go now. Making it so hard. You got to know now. Ooh, taking it too far. Nothing to hold now. I'm falling apart. Out in the cold now. Breathing underwater. Breathing underwater now. I can't let go. Underwater.
eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it.
Maybe feelings change, I can remember all the reasons why we've been separate ways. Feeling all alone in your company, keeping you captive in guilty chains.
When night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. When night and day,
Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again.
Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will, though. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will, though. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. We can start again. We can start
reflection, I was the mess. I lacked emotion, you did your best. I was behind you through every step. You lost your way and you fell instead. Fell instead. Fell instead. Fell instead.
gentlemen, welcome back to some more absolutely incredible FTL action with yo boy KJ here in the casting booth, joined by the one and only beautiful Rhino Boy 11. How are
Oh,
you doing tonight, my friend?
there's no need to add beautiful when you say my name. It makes me feel good, but there is no need for it. It's a pleasure to be joining you once again on the casting booth for this wonderful Origin League game between the Griffins and the Dragons. I cannot wait to get things started, KJ.
Yeah, this is going to definitely be a good one because there is major playoff implications, especially whenever it comes to seeding
hmm
for the first round of the playoffs. Both of these teams, I believe, and somebody's going to have to fact check me on this, but I believe both of these teams are currently 5-4. So they do have a tied record. However, it was this Dragons team that took down the Griffins and handed them their first loss earlier in the season.
Yeah, Zoe, this Griffins team was looking real scary, but these Dragons, they have been putting up some absolutely incredible performances this season. 5-4 both teams. I couldn't call which way this one's going right at the start, and I don't think anyone watching could either. So it really could go either way. Massive implications for playoffs. So I can't wait to see what happens. Shall we jump right into it?
Absolutely, I am definitely ready. And one thing I do want to say is that we have seen a couple of these guys play a couple times, and
Mhm.
some of the stuff that they have pulled off, especially being here in Origin League, has been nothing short of incredible. But I'm going to let you take it away for game one. The booth is yours, Rhino.
Oh, it feels so good to have the booth once again. And we move into the Dragons taking some territory. Kimono and Kamikaze attacking from right to left, whereas the Griffins of Melvin and Omen attacking from left to right. Kimono trying to keep this one in Griffin's territory. He is able to, and he's able to do just more than that. He scores over the top of the Griffins defense. Nice, easy goal. Good start from the Dragons team. 1-0. It begins.
Yeah, and even though it's 20 seconds in, that's a really tough ball to read off the corner there. Kimono read it perfectly, and Melvin just in a little bit of an awkward spot, not able to get to that ball.
Ooh, Kimono, nice read over the top of Omen there to keep the ball in in Griffin's territory, and that actually wins them that particular goal. I mean, that 50-50 was everything for that one, KJ.
Yeah, that was a really good beat by Kimono at the midfield to put that one on the backboard, and Kamikaze or Yamamoto able to put that one in. Quick game so far there for the Dragons, and a good start for them as well.
Real quick pace, and it doesn't seem to be suiting the Griffins at all. They really cannot deal with this absolute barrage of Dragons offense as they go 3-0 down inside 35 seconds.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, they're down 3-0, the Griffins are, but, there is still 4 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. There is still plenty of Rocket League for the Griffins to finally figure out what is going on and what they need to fix.
Nice kickoff from Melvin there as they try to get some momentum of their own. Hits it off the backboard, but Kimono's going to be there with a read every single day of the week, and he brings this one forward. Omen messing around in the midfield, maybe looking to get that one still in Dragon's territory, but not able to do so. Nice stop from Melvin there to prevent Kamikaze from getting a fourth on the board for Dragons, and the Griffins are going to be able to just about bring this one away and alleviate some pressure. A double commit comes out in the midfield though, maybe some communication issues as Kimono sends it back towards the Griffins goal. Kamikaze going to try and find the left-hand post on that one, double taps it, but not quite able to find that goal, and the Griffins are able to bring this one away, Cajun.
Yeah, I really like how the Griffins have kind of stopped the bleeding. They kind of figured out a little bit of something to help themselves out, but that's going to be an open net. Oh, Kimono with a goal steal of Kamikaze's beautiful shot that went over both Griffins players. Great. What a steal. Oh my goodness.
Making sure. No steal there.
Got to solidify that goal, but the Dragons are up 4-0, and I said about the Griffins stopping the bleeding. They really need to figure out something to do against this Dragons heavy offense right now.
Yeah, nice from Kamikaze. I mean, is there an aspect of? I mean, I know we've got 3 minutes 20 left. Then there's still a lot to be played, and that's a very nice goal from Kamikaze there to take it to 5-0 within the first 2 minutes. Is there an aspect, KJ, of maybe the Griffins saying, right, let's just use this game to try and figure out the Dragons, and we go again in game 2?
I mean, it's too early to worry about game 2, to be honest with you. But if they need to if they want to figure out what's going on, they need to slow the pace of this game down for them. They're trying to play up to the Dragons' speed, and it's just catching them off guard every single time. And the Dragons are just walking all over them as they're going to put in a sixth.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find the words really, because Kimono, that was a really nice little flick over the top, but the Griffins defense really seems to be lacking. The rotation seems to be missing here for the side of the Griffins. They're not quite able to get that communication, and they don't really know where each other are. And at this point in the league, you know, we're 10 weeks in, you should really be finding that with your teammates. I mean, it's very, very clear that Kimono and Kamikaze kind of have that communication. They know where each other are. That is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, where Kimono sends that ball nice and high, knows where Kamikaze is, knows where he wants the ball, and Kamikaze is able to convert. You don't see the Griffins having that same kind of chemistry, do you?
No, at least not in this first game. It's been a little rough for them. But what I will say is that I think the Dragons are making a statement, because they had a rough first couple of weeks, and they have really turned it on. So I think this game right here, this first game, is more about making a statement than it is about just getting a win.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, they may feel like they need to with a score of, you know, 5-4 for the season. I mean, oh my goodness, the Griffins just trying to absolutely force this ball in, but they're not going to be able to do it, and Kimono's going to be able to bring this one away for the beyond Brazil-like, is that what we can call it? To use a phrase from someone else, but yeah, it's currently 8-0, and there's still 2 minutes and 18 seconds of Rocket League we played. KJ, this is
we're not packing our bags just yet. This has not been a good game for the Griffins. They seem to be in just an offensive and defensive struggle to get something started for themselves, and hopefully this game here does not discourage them, as that's a good touch away by Omen. Hopefully this doesn't discourage them for the rest of the series, because I really think that these two teams can put on a great series.
I absolutely agree, and there's almost a benefit to a game like this, where, you know, you've been absolutely swept, taken out of the server this early on. Nice fakes from Kimono, really trying to get the defense to miss some there. But there's almost a benefit as far as mental goes, where the Griffins can kind of take this game as a fluke, as a bit of a, you know, okay, we can reset, we can draw a line under that one, we know we can play better, let's go again.
And we've seen what Omen can do. I haven't exactly seen much of Elite Melvin, but I'm sure that he is just as solid of a player as what Omen is. But it'll be very interesting to see as we get into this last minute here.
Yeah, so this is important to remember as well. This is Elite Melvin's first game here in FPL, certainly for the Griffins, as the Dragons put the 9th on the board, maybe double digits incoming. But this is his first game in FPL. There are bound to be some, you know, first game jitters, first game nerves. We talk about it in week 1 quite a lot. So maybe this is good. Get it out of the system, you know, get those mistakes in, and kind of realize, oh, can't get much worse. Sorry, carry on.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, the Griffins have had a little bit of pressure here, but the Dragons have just been able to cut it off so quickly. And it's all about generating that extra bit of offense, and the Griffins just have not been able to do that in this one.
They have not. No, and with 30 seconds left, it feels like it's a bit of a lost game, that's for sure. 9-0 now for the Dragons. They might be looking for one more here, as Kamikaze is going to try and win that one in the midfield. He does. That one's going to drop in front of goal. Difficult to read for Kimono, but he makes it look easy, and we do have double digits in this first game. Still 20 seconds to go, so anything can happen. But I don't think 10 goals in 20 seconds is feasible.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be feasible either, and we're probably just going to have to chalk this one up to a 1-0 lead for the Dragons in the series. But yeah, as that's an 11th goal that's put in, I mean, it's just a what do you call it over there whenever something like this happens? Like, what is is there like a special name for like a heavy beating like this?
No, not really. I mean, you know, you can call it a wash, I mean, a wash is pretty common in the States as well. We don't really have like a specific. It's just a beating. It's just an absolute demolition. They've taken out the Griffins in this first particular game, and that's gonna spell the end of game one. As you know what it was. You know what it was, KJ. The Dragons, they saw their casters and they saw that Rhino Boy 11 was going in. Okay, and they knew they had to get 11 goals. That was the situation. Rhino Boy 11. KJ doesn't have any number on the end of that name. So 11-0, they're just doing it for us casters. That's all that was for. So next game should be much more competitive.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that the next game is competitive because both Kimono and Kamikaze both putting up 1,000 points, 19 shots total in just one game.
That's nuts.
That's okay. I'm gonna put it to this: that is elite level shots.
Yeah,
like that is stuff that we see in the elite league.
You would see the Huskies putting up those kind of numbers, elite Huskies. You know, like Lettuce and Lolly Lettuce and Tater putting up those kind of numbers. I mean, that's nuts.
Yeah, so I really do think that this first game, though, there was some nerves there from Elite Melvin, possibly some nerves from Omen as well, because playing with somebody different, somebody new,
sure,
not used to maybe a play style or something of that sort. So hopefully in the second game, the Griffins can finally figure out something. Okay, maybe we need to do this, and this, and this. One of the biggest things that they're going to have to do, though, is they're gonna have to slow the pace down. This Dragons team has just been so much quicker than them to the ball.
Yeah, they've been quicker to the ball, and also they need to have a look at that defense. They need to have a look at that defensive line, the defensive rotations, try and work those out as well. Because the minute they start finding those, they stop the bleeding, as you mentioned in that first game, from the Dragons, and they start finding their own rhythm in the game. And I think that's going to be really key to this particular game as we jump into it. Game 2, Griffins v Dragons. KJ.
Yeah, and this is a good start for the Griffins. I mean, as Kimono going to take this one down, try to get past Melvin. Not going to be able to. I really thought we were about to see something absolutely incredible there, Rhino. But luckily for us, we don't have to scream or shoutcast yet. And what a touch from Kamikaze! And this ball is going to go in. Oh my goodness! What the hell just happened?
That was special. You don't see that every day in Origin League. That's for damn sure. That was lovely from Kamikaze in his own area. Really nice flip in the air to get it over the top of the Griffins defense. No one's back to defend, and that's a beautiful first goal from the Dragons. And but if they need to do stuff like that for all of their goals this game, then we're definitely in for a better game than that game one. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean it's already a good start because we're a little over 40 seconds in, and there's only been one goal, so that's a big positive if you're the Griffins, 100% compared to that last game. Omen gonna take this one off the wall. Not much boost to work with. Gonna be able to put a bounce shot on, very close, turned away by Kamikaze. Melvin to try to collect this one, not able to get a good read on it, gets faked by Kamikaze. Great save from Omen to keep that one out of the back of the net, but the Dragons do have the pressure here.
Nice,
Omen able to put that one into the corner, which that's a perfect play if you're the Griffins right now. Omen playing defensive mastermind as he's going to put this one all the way back down into the Dragons half.
And here we go. That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? The Griffins needed to sort out that defense. That's exactly what they've been able to do. Omen making some really nice saves. Melvin trying to put himself about the Dragons attack, trying to put them off their game. This is much, much better from the Griffins, and if they can find something going up the other way, then this game suddenly gets really, really interesting.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that they're going to have to do, but they have to break out of their own half fully and put the ball down into the Dragons half as Kamikaze is going to take control of this one. Going to try to put a shot on. It's going to be a little bit wide. Saved away by Melvin.
Oh.
Gets past Kimono. Melvin gonna go for a shot here. Not gonna be able to find it. Great save from Kamikaze, and Kamikaze gonna put this one down. Can he put this one in? He can, and the Dragons go up 2-0.
Yeah, that's a rough overcommit from Omen there. He really wanted to go for that 50, and he got punished for it. The Dragons go up the other end and they score, but still a much better defensive display from the Griffins so far. They just really need to find some possession. They need to get some pressure onto this Dragons side and maybe something good will come of it. But now it is all Dragons pressure, and that's showing there. Omen also going over the top of that one. Oh, Kamikaze finds the bottom left-hand corner. Really, really nice work there. Melvin was trying to stay a bit central, trying to make sure that he didn't go across goal, but finds the bottom right-hand corner. Nice and easy from Kamikaze. 3-0 to the Dragons.
Yeah, and I did like the positioning there from Melvin, trying to cover that back post to mid area. But Kamikaze able to sneak that into the short side as Kimono is going to put this one high up off the backboard. Great 50-50 from Omen. Omen has an opportunity to get something started for the Griffins, but Kimono does get the boost steal. Yeah, and that's one of the things that I've kind of noticed is that ball is going to go down the field but not find its way on target. Still a dangerous ball. Melvin trying to get past both Dragons players as Kimono does not have much boost to work with. Able to put this one right around Omen. What a touch and goal from Kimono. This was mean. This should be illegal.
It should. I mean, no boost, no problem for Omen as he just is able to get the reverse hit on that ball. That's really, really nice work to get it around past Omen. Omen was expecting it to fly into the right-hand side of the goal, not expecting it around the backside of him, and can't adjust in time. Absolutely wonderful shot, wonderful goal from the Dragons, and they're putting on style points for this game.
Yeah, as Kimono's going to go up for this one. Not going to be able to get this one on target as Melvin challenged. Kamikaze off the backboard. This one going to drop straight down. A little bit of a double commit there from the Griffins, and that's something that they've been struggling with a little bit is those double commits, and they have been punished a couple times for them. As Kamikaze going to put a shot on net. Omen, great save. Bumps Melvin. Seems to it's almost like there's a little bit of panic on the Griffins. At least that's what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it is panic stations right now. This ball has been in the Griffins' territory for far too long, and they just can't seem to get out. And I think when that's happening, your comms are starting to go a little bit all over the place. You know, you're talking about, how in the world do we get this ball from our side of the pitch to the other when the Dragons are keeping it in their side? That's how you do it, Melvin. That's exactly how you do it. You play it over the top of them, and they get a goal back. That is Elite Melvin's first goal in the FPL. Congratulations to him, and he gets a goal back with 59 seconds on the clock for the Griffins, 4-1 to the Dragons.
And no better time than now, because now the Griffins can use a little bit of the momentum here with that first goal. There's still plenty of time to score 3. As Kimono going to put this one off the roof. Going to be able to find a second touch past Omen, but not past Melvin. Omen gets a good bump. Melvin, not a very good touch. Tries to bump Kamikaze, not able to, but this is an open net opportunity for Kamikaze. Can he find it? Oh, you hate to see the own goal. He almost was able to get that over to the corner. I really would have loved to have seen what would have happened if that would have happened.
Yeah, he got really unlucky. I think maybe a little bit too little boost to be able to get that one clear, which is unfortunate. You run into that when it's just past the kickoff and you've not quite been able to get your boost sorted. So difficult one for the Griffins to take, but 5-1 in this game. I think we can start drawing a line under this one and looking forward to the next game, KG.
Well, I think a lot of momentum. Oh my God! What a shot from Kamikaze! Holy smokes! What a goal here off the backboard! Able to get the touch right behind Omen. Oh my God!
Yeah, I was talking about the style points earlier. Yeah, they've got many style points.
I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. What do you think?
Yeah, you know what? I'll round that up to a 7. I think. I think we'll give that a 7. That's a lovely little tap over the top of the Griffins' defense. They had no chance in there. No chance.
Yeah, and we are heading dangerously close to that time of day where we start packing our bags. But with 6 seconds left, I don't know if this one's going to happen. As that's almost an incredible double tap for Melvin.
He wants it. Oh, well.
And the ball's going to hit the floor. That's going to do it for game 2. Dragons on match point, Rhino.
Yeah, they are. And they deserve it as well. I think that's the important thing to mention. We're talking about how the Griffins can get back into it, and we're trying to make a bit of a storyline. But we also have to talk about the fact that these Dragons are playing out of their minds right now. I mean, Kamikaze is playing incredibly well. As I said, getting style points all over the shop. Kimono being very, very solid in the midfield, trying to make sure that that pressure is continuously kept on this Griffins side. And this is really telling, right? I mean, the Griffins just look lost at sea. They look like they're really struggling to deal with what the Dragons are putting in front of them right now.
Yeah, one of the things that I do kind of want to talk about is
Mhm.
is Kamikaze putting another 11 shot game. I believe
Mhm.
he had 10 in game one. So that's 21 shots in 2 games for this man. I mean, that's almost an average of 10 shots in 2 games, 10 shots per game with
Poor
only
game, yeah.
2 games. I mean,
And this
that
is
is absolutely incredible.
oh, it's nuts. And this is something that we also have to talk about, right? Is the fact that Kamikaze in this season of the FDL has not lost a single game, let alone a series. He's not lost a game. He's done 9-0 in games played. So maybe he's the secret source. Maybe he's the the one putting up the numbers for the Dragons just when they need it. Just as they get into playoff time, they bring him in. So yeah, we'll see if that continues. The Griffins have an uphill battle to get this one back, but anything can happen in 5 minutes of Rocket League, KJ.
Yeah, it's definitely not impossible. One thing I do want to mention is that this Dragons team does get their warm-ups from the Dragons Star team. So the speed aspect is definitely plays a big role in how this team has been playing.
No, absolutely, and oh,
Right there's a perfect example of the speed of
Right
this
there.
Dragons team.
their transition. Right, I'm gonna fawn over this for a little bit because it's absolutely nuts. Their transition from offense to back to defense, then into offense again, is in these 3 games has been pretty much flawless so far. You know, they have the communication to go, right, I am here, where are you? Right, okay, I need to get back. Where are you? Right, okay, I'm gonna pass the ball into the center, you're gonna be able to shoot. Right, okay. And they have that communication, they have that level of understanding between the 2 players that, right, we're gonna both commit for this, we're both gonna get a goal here because we're in that position, right? Okay, we need to make sure that we're being a bit careful here, and they're going to get another goal off this one. Kamikaze is able to convert that one, and you see that they're both up the field. That is a double commit, but they're able to make it stick for them because they're winning these 50s. They know just how strong they are in this particular game.
Yeah, like I said, and this once again proves my point. Speed is a factor in this one.
Yeah, 100%.
And the Dragons have just been so much quicker to the ball. But
No way.
don't tell me that goes.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
that one might.
my
What a
face.
save from Melvin. Well done. Keeping this lead at 2. Melvin gonna put this one off of Kimono. Very awkward ball here. Handled ball by Kamikaze. What a clear out. Omen
That
with
50.
no boost, able to get that big pad. Kimono puts this one over.
Oh, there it is.
Kamikaze able to
Oh.
get the shot on. Will it go in? No! What a save from Melvin there to begin with. Wow, that was actually pretty incredible for Melvin to put himself in a good position to save that ball away. I think this is kind of the push that the Griffins need, but once again, a double commit from the Griffins.
Ooh, hello.
That's a good touch by Melvin. This is another good touch, and that's a shot from Melvin. What a play! Completely dismantles this Dragons defense with just 2 touches of the ball.
There I say, that is outrageous. When was that 2 games ago? Hello, Melvin. Welcome to the league. It's a pleasure to meet you. That is a wonderful, wonderful goal to put in his clips.
Well,
Absolutely brilliant.
see, now this game just got a little spicier because that goal there, that was huge for some momentum for the Griffins.
Massive.
As Kimono gonna try to oh my god.
Oh, it goes the other way now. That's called brute force. That one is, it does not matter where you are, what you're doing. I am scoring a goal against you right now. I am just pushing this ball towards that goal. Doesn't matter where you stand. You're getting taken out, and it worked.
My jaw is open for that one. Great 50-50 there from Melvin.
Yeah. That's,
I was really hoping to see a big clear there. I apologize. I got really concentrated. I'm like, please clear this ball out. Omen gonna turn this ball away. Melvin,
Okay.
take control.
Here he comes again. Looking for
Can
that
he
second
do it
clip.
again?
No, not this time.
Oh, God, that would have been incredible if he would have
Oh.
done the same thing again.
Absolutely nuts. But
Hey.
unfortunately, that is not the case right now, as the Griffins try and keep this ball around midfield, try and get something going towards the Dragons' goal. Melvin's going to help that no end. Kimono's going to be able to try and bring this one off the ball, though. Melvin with the read doesn't quite get it as he would like to. Omen is on the retreat now. Nice attempt at the reverse aerial, but he's not quite going to be able to make that one stick. Kamikaze wins that one over the top of Omen, but this one's sticking in Griffin's territory for now, KJ.
Yeah, good job there from Melvin to get in front of that last
Oh.
passing play. Great save there from Omen to turn that one away.
Really
and this could be an opportunity for the Griffins now. Omen going to put this one off the backboard. Not able to get it past both Dragons, which is very unfortunate because the way the Griffins have played in this one has been so much more solid than the first two games.
Absolutely, and you can tell, right? You can tell not only is Omen kind of getting to grips with the game and the pace of the game, but also Melvin is losing those jitters a little bit. He's being a bit more free. He's being allowed to be a little bit more aggressive, put on maybe a few more shots than maybe he would have in the first two games, and that is helping the Griffins this game. I mean, it's still 3-1, but you know, there is still some legs in this game with 1:23 to go, and that's more than we've been able to say for the last couple of games.
That demo was so key that just happened that Omen put on Kimono. If not, that's a passing play
Here we go.
for the Dragons, but this could be an open net opportunity, and Kamikaze is going to put that one in. 9 times out of 10, you know, you can't give anybody a perfect 10 out of 10 because open nets are the hardest goals to score.
No kidding. Yeah, absolutely. You know, you could be 2 meters out with a free net and still miss it. It does happen. We've seen it happen many a time, but not on this particular occasion. He's able to get the angle on it and very, very nicely convert. Omen here, going to try and convert this one. Just
And
about
he
gets enough
will.
on the ball. Oh, I thought that was definitely thought that one was going wide, but Omen is better at Rocket League than I am. There is no doubt about that. So manages to cushion that one just off the left-hand post. 2 goals in 56 minutes, KJ?
Well, in 56 minutes, that'd be pretty
56
pretty
minutes.
impressive,
Oh.
but in 56 seconds,
Oh,
it's
yeah, that's
possible.
gonna help.
That is definitely going to help. Is Melvin going to put this lead only up to 1 for the Dragons? Great kickoff there from Omen. Able to kill that ball right in the middle. Kamikaze just not able to get to it. And now it becomes spicy because that took 3 seconds off the clock.
It absolutely did. 53 seconds, not minutes, on the clock, as the Griffins now need to be able to get a goal in order to put this one even in contention of going to overtime. So I expected a bit more than that, unfortunately. Nice demo coming out from
demo.
Kamikaze to prevent any more shenanigans from the Griffins. Melvin's coming in over the top. Great fake from Kimono. Tells him to just wait on that one a little bit. Maybe next time. Kamikaze bringing this one forwards, and they might just be trying to burn
Dangerous.
some off the spot here. Great
Oh.
save from Omen. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what a save. Great read on the shot from Omen. You could definitely tell he's playing a little bit loose, but if the Griffins want to take this one in overtime, they have to score now.
Here we go.
As we get into the last couple seconds.
Ooh, Werner keeps that up for them.
Omen puts this one down to Melvin. Melvin trying to keep this one up.
Oh.
He could not find it, and the Dragons win this one 3-0.
3-0, and honestly, nothing less than they deserved. I have to be honest. The Dragons were absolutely at the top of their game tonight. Kimono and Kamikaze looked absolutely incredible. Kamikaze keeps that lossless streak continued. He is now 12 games, 0 losses in the FDL this season, which is an absolutely incredible stat. Maybe expect to see this man in higher leagues coming up in the next couple of seasons. Because right now he's dominating this Origin League.
Yeah, I mean, between Kimono and Kamikaze, I think we're going to be seeing both of those boys in the Adept League next season. And especially after a performance like that, they definitely do deserve to be up with the Adept boys. They play well enough. they have good control, and they have really good chemistry, and we've seen that a couple times here within this season. And it's just been absolutely incredible to see, and especially compared to the beginning of the season to now, you can definitely see the improvement from everybody that's in the Origin League, regardless of who you
Mm.
are and where you are placing.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're in week 10, playoffs coming up very, very soon. But it is very, very obvious the improvement not only in players' ability, but also in players' communication, right? You talk about the chemistry that you build between members of a team, and you talk about that a lot in the Origin League because sometimes chemistry is the thing that wins you a game. Sometimes it is that thing that just pushes you over the edge of your opponent. So the quicker you can form a bond and a chemistry with your teammate, the absolute better in this league. And it's really showing here. I mean, you saw that the Dragons tonight had absolutely incredible chemistry, and absolute incredible team play. Um, and it was also an ability thing, but the chemistry was what allows them to really make that so apparent.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that a lot of these teams have worked on and worked with each other on. But that being said, Dragons taking that one 3-0, making the playoff picture even more interesting.
Mm.
uh, you're just gonna you're just gonna have to wait until the playoffs come around to see how all these teams do. But for
Mhm.
now, Rhino Boy, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, sir, as
Everybody,
always.
we are going to take a break, and we are hoping to be back here at about 10 o'clock for an incredible Elite League matchup with the Colts taking on the Rams. You're
Ooh,
not going to want to miss that one. And
no,
we will
stick around
see
for
you
that one.
then.
Bye.
love.